Hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we're going to continue where we left off yesterday. So what I'm going to quickly do is get these trains a-going. This guy is going to stop here, and then she's going to actually continue on with her mission. So it's going to go onto the other train tracks. It is officially done. That means I can delete this little bitch. And now that train's on.
The workers live in pigsties, and they have to use their daily wage of 3 francs and 90
Pay the
centimes
workers will
to pay not
be
only for
monthly
their
cost.
food, accommodation, and equipment, but also for the oil for their lamps. At least they also get a liter of wine every day to get themselves lit, too. Apparently that isn't enough for them. They're blocking the entrance to the tunnel, and will only clear the way once they receive 1 franc more per day. What to do?
I can either increase the haul rate, or I could pay monthly cost of 50,000 from now on. I don't have that kind of money, so we'll go for the stone. I'm fine with that. I don't want to hurt the workers because if I use violence, it said it wouldn't work out in my favor because it's going to take longer to get this thing or to get the stone completed. If I do the money, it's $50,000 I have to pay every month, and I don't think I'd be able to financially be able to do it. I think it would end up bankrupting us. So what I'm going to do is just let this train a-going. However, this side hasn't been getting... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I hope this side starts getting it, because if it doesn't, this is going to prove to be a problem. So that is 2 lines connecting to it, coming back and forth, back and forth. That's the landline getting connected. The tool line over here seems like it's getting alleviated now, so maybe this will flood the areas with resources. I don't know. Also, because I'm getting sick of this, the stone cutting line is going to get switched to terminal 2, because I can't handle this anymore. I want it to be over here because it means these guys aren't going to be on that end. Now somebody might say, Demon, if you put it over here, it's still going to block this path. Yes, but it's better than them blocking the entire road. Because what's it matter if they're blocking off that or what's out there? Either way, it's screwed. Train just came back. Additional 284,000. We are in the green, my friends. We are in the green. And that is more stone getting taken out. So you're saying 32, 32. So we're getting 64. Each run these guys do. Now line 1 is a bit faster than line 2. It's the only issue I run into. I'm also gonna finish off my coffee while I got time. Ah, I feel better now. Continue the transportation of goods. Continue. Go get her going. Yeah, I think that was my best bet. Now, I don't remember what I was trying to do here. I don't think I was trying to build the tunnel, per se, but I do remember dealing with some type of issue for this, and it irritated the hell out of me. Because I don't remember how many of these I could build out, and I think what I ended up doing was I built too many. Oh, look at that difference. Oh, that'd be nice. Don't do it. Don't do it, Demon. I know you want to, but don't do it. You're gonna get to that financial point that's gonna bankrupt you. I can live with 2. Two still take a little bit, but 64 stone getting transported each time. I mean, as you can already tell, the financial situation's already gone into the green. Stone cutting lines is losing me money, but I think that's just because the tool repurpose line hasn't been getting all the goods out there anymore, and it's becoming more of a prevalent issue. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's go ahead and get this set up. Now somebody might be like, Demon, what are you possibly building here that is needed? The ting. The ting is getting built. The ting is simply the ting. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Build that back. It's probably better to do it from this direction. Alright, so this is the actual new train tracks that I'm going to be building. They're going to connect these two locations, because what's going to end up occurring is once we reach the 600 marker, because I've boosted production and it seems like it's done a very fantastic job, is we need to get a new line of trains to get ready. So this is the T3 train. If you notice, again, the Prussian one is what I would recommend. I mean, this one has, I think, more power behind it, but it goes 10 kilometers slower. This one's 388,000, and I get a 50-kilometer train that goes to and from pretty quickly. So I'd rather have the speed over the power at this point. Because why sit there and say, hey, look at that, I can get to 40 kilometers an hour. It's like, okay, mine takes longer, but it still gets there on time. Look at that, 50 kilometers an hour, it's always going to go 50 if it can get to that speed around these turns. Very good, that's more stone. And what's going to end up happening is the train that is on the right hand side for this terminal right here, if I can get him to do it. Where is that build? I just saw it. Come on, baby, come on. Where can I get this thing at? Can I increase the lineage? No, I cannot. That sucks. What I'd like to do is get that. No, they won't connect. There's not enough. Okay. So the line that I was hoping to get to work was the one on the right, but it looks like the lefty one is the one that's going to have to pretty much connect to everything. So I don't get much of a choice in this. So what I'm going to end up having to do is we are going to have to reconnect the lines at this point, because I have to get it ready to do this, which is she's actually going to go right about at 60. That's fine with me. This will be where the line reconnects, and I think it's connected. What the hell is this? Saw that. Maybe I should just do it further up ahead. No, that is perfectly fine with me. We're gonna do it right here. That's fine. I think that's just textures that are getting glitched. So, what this will allow me to do is then to get ready for this to get set in stone. So I need to build one right here, one right here. And then build this one right about here, and in case this train comes in and beats it, it can stop right next to it as well. Because what's going to end up happening is every time the trains go through here, this one has to transport from this port to go. It has to go on this train tracks, follows here, gets connected to this road. Rail line, and then it goes up here, connects back to terminal. I think that's what that'd be considered terminal 2. It'll continue on its merry way, go through the mountain line, and reach its destination. So actually, you know what? I'm going to send this guy back now, because it's about to occur right now, right when that guy gets done. I'd rather him be back and have it done with. And then what I'm going to do is everyone's part of that line. Which one are you? Okay, so this is the line. I'm going to just get rid of it, and then all the stone is going to get sent to this one, because at this point money does not matter to me, and it's just a matter of transporting people to and from the locations. So he's actually getting ready to stop.
The time has come. We've broken through. After all the stress, it's a miracle we didn't drop dead in the tunnel before the final cut. Now all we have to do is complete the rail line, and our Gotthard railway will be perfect.
That's perfectly fine. He will go there, then this guy will connect back into it, go back inside this little terminal hub or train depot where I'm going to start selling its stuff, and I gotta go connect all the different cities together. So let's have you head home right now. Very good. And then I'm going to sell all of your little things there. And instead, I'm actually going to get, there are some nice passenger cars. I guess we'll go for the compartment car. That's actually not a bad one to get. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to connect everything together. So what I have to do here is connect this line, and you want to try to make this as cost effective as humanly possible. There are contour lines here that will allow you to kind of see where to build. I kind of have an idea of where the line has to be at least in my head I do, so this might be expensive, this might be cheap as all hell, I don't know. It's just a matter of getting this line set up and ready to go. 80 kilometers an hour is perfectly fine in my books. I gotta get this thing ready to do another turn. Right to here. And then again, I only need one of these, I think, to actually get done. So 45 kilometers an hour is perfectly fine in my books yet again. And what I'm going to quickly do is then connect these two lines together. Construction not possible. Why? Goddamn game. Why? Why can't these connect? And that's what I thought.
The rail line is finished. Now it is time to cover
Then send it on. Is it advisable tracks before the inaugural train's journey?
Opening ceremony anymore. So let's get going and celebrate.
Alright, so send a train through the tunnel. It has to occur, I think it says up to 3 times. So what that means is simply this. So what I have to do is get the passenger line set up. So this is going to go here. She will then connect to here. And then go up to here. And this will be main passenger line. And I'm going to make this a nice dark red because I want this to be celebrated. Alright boys, then we're going to go back here and send the train on the passenger line. So as you will sit there and see, she will go this way, taking a nice right hand turn to nowhere because she didn't actually follow it. Okay, go back the way you came. So I wanted to follow this path. Now I don't think you need, it's finished now, glory. There's nothing stand in the way of opening ceremony, so let's get going and celebrate. Send the first train from Zen. Okay, so it's pretty much just got to follow all 3 of those guys. So what I'm going to do is quickly allow this train to return home, and then I'm going to sell it. Sell. And the reason why is because this line pretty much has no further purpose to me. Neither of these ones are pretty much just going to hemorrhage money. So I'm actually going to sell everything so I can get some money back. And then we're just going to focus on the passenger line because this is the only one that matters at this point. And these guys are all heading home to the depot. There we go. Oh god, this reminds me of when we played the US campaign on that the final mission and I had to deal with this. My god, I hated seeing all those trucks come back. Like it was awesome from from a player's point of view, like looking down at it, you're just like, wow, oh wow, and then it just becomes a problem. So this is where the train heads to number 2, and she will head to number 3, where she'll eventually be sold, and I no longer have to care about it. Continues on her merry way, and the remainder of the trucks are all the carts are being sold. Question is will they all get sold in time? That's the fun part. I don't think they will. I think that train just goes fast enough. I think this last one it won't get sold. Let's see what happens. And the same as always, there's nothing special with this. Again, the standard little Minecraft appearing tunnel, except it's just a hell of a lot longer. Oh no, he might get there. He's gonna make it. Go, 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 go. He made it. All right, so that's everything. So that's all the guys getting sold. Just leaving us with the train, and at 4.61 million. And I don't even think we took out a loan on this one, so I'm impressed with that. Usually I always have to take out a loan. This time we didn't have to take one out. The train is going to be arriving at her terminal here very shortly with passengers of 2 to pick up. she no longer has any. Again, not a big money maker for the game, but it is finished.
The new axis between north and south is open. A massive piece of engineering. Bravo!
Alright, so yeah, that'll be the end of the mission. Just get rid of him, have him go back home, he gets old. But yeah, this mission's, it's not the hardest mission in the game. This one I find is, from a financial standpoint, once you do it once or twice, if you were having any trouble like I originally did with this, which is, what you end up doing is you expand way too fast. So what ended up happening when I originally played this was this. I would build a shit ton of terminals, right? So, and I'll upgrade this. Let's say I build 3, even 4 of these. What you don't seem to comprehend is, if you're doing it, is this can get backlogged and become a problem. So I would have like 3 or 4 trains using this terminal station, and I might have 2 of these set up, but I'm connecting like 3 or 4 of them together so that all my money can get saved a little bit easier. And all that did for me was this just caused a huge backlog of trains and stuff, which eventually put me in financial trouble. The other thing I noticed that I did change, due to me knowing the land vehicles and getting a lot of goods done early, which is we focused heavily on getting these land vehicles out, because I think we made it to 60 or 65 for land vehicles. So like I had a lot of the carts heading to here to get rid of the tools. Took it a bit to catch back up, but it eventually did. I wonder what I can do in this to screw around real quickly. Let's sell stuff. Ah! There we go. I like destructing it. Fuck you, Switzerland, in your neutrality. I've sold your stuff. Now you're poor. Alright, so that's it. So please like, subscribe. I don't know how long this episode might be. I think it might be 20 minutes, and I just want to screw it around a little bit with that. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. I think I did say it, so please do those things, guys, and I will see you in the next round of Transport Fever Europe. See you then.